anyways, let's get this over with because I don't got all day, sadly, and, yeah, Mondays really do suck. Well, that depends, really. Yeah. Oh, welcome back to another video on the channel. So I'm going to be ranking all 5 streaming content that I've watched so far in January from, I guess, worst to best. Now, I have done a video similar to this last year, which would be top 3 best streaming content of January 2021. I almost said 2020 or 2022, but I tried to continue making those types of videos, but yeah, that didn't go to plan, but I am going to actually try and make them this year. Yes, both content that has to do with 2021 and 2022. You'll see what I mean. Good lord, why does my hair have to be a mess? But anyways, let's get down to number 5, which would be probably the worst I've seen this month, and that is The Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild. I really wanted to like it. I knew I wasn't going to like this either way, and I was very disappointed with this, and I don't know how I could ever just rewatch this ever again. I don't think I could ever watch this again. If I'd ever watch this again, it would just be torture. Absolute torture. If I need to put this on for my siblings to take a nap, sure, just don't drag me into it, because I don't think I could watch this thing. And I actually find some interesting facts about this. This was going to be a Disney Plus show which explains everything with the animation and the voice actors, but then out of nowhere, I guess they turned it into a movie. This could have done better as a series, but who knows? We'll never know. I mean, it's too late now. It's out now on Disney Plus as a movie instead of a Disney Plus show, but still, I mean, watch it with your family, you know, but I guess it's just not worth the watch, sadly. But it's going on number 5 for me on the list. But going on number 4 is the Hype House series that came out on Netflix a couple of weeks ago. Now, I checked out the reviews. People have just been not a fan of the show. Now, for me, I'm a bit mixed. There were some enjoyable moments, but it was a little bit depressing and sad, I'll agree. Now, I'm still thinking of doing a review of this, but that could be too late. Depends really, I guess. But just, now, the only reason I want to check this out because I watch Alec Warren's videos. And when I heard they were making a Netflix show about themselves, I'm like, oh, heck yeah, man. Was it worth it? I'm a bit mixed about it. But I'm kind of glad I watched it, because I got to get to know pretty much every Hype House member from each episode, which only contains 8 episodes, but don't know if we'll get a season 2. I mean, this could have been better as a limited series, but I wouldn't say it sucked, but I'm a bit 50-50, a bit mixed, but this wouldn't be the worst content I've seen for January of 2022, but it's going on number 4 for me, but I would recommend people check it out if you have seen Alex Warren's videos, because I'll tell you this, they're funny as hell. Now, coming number 3 is the Book of Boba Fett. Now, I'll be honest, even though I'm enjoying these episodes, they have been a little bit overwhelming or underwhelming, which word is correct, and recently I've been finding out that fans have been just mixed with the show. Like, I'm honestly surprised that just everyone is just mixed with the Book of Boba Fett. Now, I don't like to talk about drama, especially if there's drama going on at Lucasfilm, but just, I'm like getting upset that people are not becoming a fan of this. I mean, hey, at least it's not empty popcorn and the popcorn is full, but just like, holy crap. I mean, the episodes have been enjoyable, but they're a little bit underwhelming, I guess, until the 5th episode, because come on, that's probably the only best episode for the entire show, but let's just hope the last 2 episodes don't disappoint us. But I am a huge fan of Star Wars, and even though people have just been mixed about this, am I one of those people? Sure, but honestly, I think I consider it as good as The Mandalorian, because the same people that worked on Mandalorian worked on this. I'm hoping it does well, because I'm really upset that people aren't enjoying this show as much until the 5th episode came up. But let's just hope the last 2 episodes won't disappoint us, especially for now. Come on. He's gotta appear. And it also upsets me that people think we're gonna see Grogu and Luke Skywalker in the last 2 episodes. I want to believe that, but I highly doubt it. I could do a separate video about this, but I don't know. I mean, Soups is even talking about it.
This crazy theory about the Book of Boba Fett will blow your mind. So this beautiful poster of Mando with the Darksaber was just released, and I have a pretty crazy theory on how these final 2 episodes are gonna go down. So Din mentioned in the last episode that he has to go visit a little friend. This pretty much confirms that we are gonna see Grogu, who's currently training with Luke Skywalker. But what if when Din and the rest of the squad go to visit the Jedi Temple, no one is there and it almost looks abandoned? That's when Boba gets word that the Pikes are invading, so they have to head back to Tatooine and go into battle short-staffed. Here we can see Cad Bane, Kira, and maybe a couple of other Star Wars characters that are fighting alongside the Pikes. Now, because the squad is short-staffed and the Pikes have an army, it's too much for them to handle and all hope seems lost. Until this happens. Grogu senses through the Force that Din is in danger. And out of nowhere, we see the Millennium Falcon pull up, and here's who's in it. We got Luke and Grogu, a young Ben Solo, Han, Chewie, and the rest of the Jedi that Luke is training. This would be the greatest finale ever.
Soups, I love you, man, but I won't believe you. But I highly doubt it. Oh. But did you ever thought of another Jedi coming out in Boba Fett besides Luke Skywalker? Like, oh, I don't know, Mace Windu? But again, I've been enjoying the Book of Boba Fett, especially with Episode 5 that came out recently. But it's going to number 3 for me. Now, coming in number 2 is Hotel Transylvania for Transylvania. Again, disappointed this not only got delayed, but got dumped on a streaming service. But I enjoyed it, though, and I'd say, it was worth the wait. But what I liked about the movie is that basically, the characters have switched roles onto being monsters and humans. Drac becomes a human for the first time, and Johnny becomes a monster for the first time, because I didn't know what the fourth one was going to be about, but until we saw the trailer, which, of course, I did trailer reactions about in 2 double trailer reactions. But still, when the trailers have came out, and basically we got the whole idea of what the fourth one was going to be about, I dug the concept of it, because no one ever thought of this ever happening. And guess what? It did happen. So yeah, I like the concept of how the monsters and the humans had to switch roles onto being, well, the monsters being humans, and Johnny being a monster. But this is a really fun movie to watch with a family, and I'm definitely going to be watching this with my siblings, Krim and Javier, when I come back home this summer. But it's going number 2 for me on the list. But coming number 1 is Peacemaker. I've only seen the first 2 episodes. I still got to catch up. A lot's been going on this month. But already this is going to be in number 1 either way, because this show... Oh, where do I begin? I gotta say, for the DCU's first ever DCU show... Which, I mean, I know there's other DC shows, but some of that is on CW and on HBO Max. But for this one, like, this is the first show that is taking place in the DCU. Whether it's the DCU and the WB's vision or the Snyderverse. Depends really, I guess. But this show, oh man, I knew I was going to love it from the start. And I've got to catch up, because I'm just desperate to watch episode 3, but I also do a reaction, of course. And it's also kind of weird and funny that I've been age restricting my reactions, because... when I think about it, I don't think I've ever done a reaction series that probably was either rated R or TVMA. Except for the Matrix movies. Those 4 were rated R, but they're cool. They're cool movies. But besides the Matrix being rated R, there was also Halloween Kills I've done a movie reaction about, and the Fear Street trilogies, movie reactions of the Fear Street trilogy, and the Conjuring trilogy movie reactions, and the next movie reaction is Resident Evil, and that happens to be R-rated. Oh my god, have I been posting R-rated content on the channel? Now, I've heard people say that John Cena is sort of a bad actor. I don't give a crap if he's a bad actor or not. I love John Cena. And I gotta say, I think John Cena is just perfectly perfect for Peacemaker. And I'm hoping we get a season 2, which, speaking about season 2, James Gunn said that it is most likely season 2 will happen, so... heck yeah, baby! But the best part about Peacemaker is that intro. Never have I ever seen an intro like that, and it's the best intro I've seen. It may be weird, maybe a little bit cringe, but I enjoy it. I might as well pull a Bully McGuire while the intro's playing. Actually, I'll play that right now. If that ever plays, I'm just gonna dance either way, whether I pull a Bully McGuire or not. Depends really, I guess. But yeah, Peacemaker is going number 1 for the best streaming content I've seen in 2022. And I've really gotta catch up, because we already have like 5 episodes, and episode 6 is gonna be coming out this Thursday. But that was my top 5 best streaming content of January of 2022, from worst to best. Be sure to check out my other videos, like this one, or this one, or this one, which are the only videos I've made that's to do with me ranking best streaming content I've watched in any month. But for next month, which will be February, not only I'll be making top 5 best streaming content for February of 2022, but also for 2021. Even though I've already done a video about it, but I combined February and March, I forgot one movie in there that I really enjoyed, and that was Judas and the Black Messiah. if I pronounced that correctly. But be sure to let me know your thoughts, comments down below, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.